been a while since you guys have been on.
Yeah.
Well, no.
The last one I was on got fucked up.
Yeah, it's not my
Oh
fault.
yeah.
Released.
I think that was the same one I was on too.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was the last time I was on.
Yep.
The gods just don't want you guys to be on.
No.
Yeah, it's the gods, Ben. It's the gods.
The podcast gods.
Sure.
It's just Alex fucking up.
It's just Alex being an asshole.
Yeah, shit happens.
Alex being an asshole?
Didn't you call me an asshole like when you texted me? You're like, hey asshole, what are you doing for dinner?
No, I just called you a retard.
Oh, retard, right. I'm like, it was something like that.
And then you just sent me a Snapchat of your food going, yeah, dinner.
Hello,
Yeah.
everybody,
Hello.
and welcome to episode 30 of the HastleCast podcast.
Oh, hopefully this one doesn't get messed up.
Yeah.
We're on the big 3-0.
I'm your host, Ben, tonight. Joining me is
Alex?
Rudy.
Julian.
two veterans, Julian and Rudi, who have not made an appearance in a long time, but are here now.
Mean Dick.
Mean Dick.
Mean
Yes.
Dick.
Rude D.
The mean dick.
The Mean Dick. I'm surprised he didn't come up with that sooner.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I think it's pretty funny, so I'm going to see if I can get it to catch on a little bit.
I seem to remember you, hating people calling you rude because of your name.
When I was younger, yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of rough.
I used to hate people calling me Benny. 'Cause everybody called me Benny. I'm like, stop! Stop! I don't want to be called Benny.
Ben or
With the voice
Benjamin,
crack.
okay?
Yeah, I don't mind anything now. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh,
Even Daddy. You can call me Daddy. You should call me Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big
Ben.
Daddy Ben.
Daddy Ben? Papa Ben? Uncle Ben.
Yeah, we don't want you to die, though, or make
No.
rice.
Uncle's too far.
I have a small story. Nick and I were walking down to Limericks one time on McLeod.
Yep.
And this guy in a car pulls up beside us, stops on McLeod, and the guy in the passenger side leans out of his window and he's like, "Hey, you kids!" Like, what do you want? And this dude has a giant beard, really old guy, white beard, Santa Claus style. And he's like, "You guys need a shave." And then they drove away. And we're like, okay, that was weird.
Thanks, man. You did too.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. This is like,
Pops?
obviously he's making a joke here because he needs it worse than we do.
Yeah.
So what's going on? I haven't seen you guys I saw you at the cabin recently and we will talk about that. But before that, I have not seen you guys in a while.
No?
No. Especially you, Rudi.
What have I been doing? I was just working prior to that.
Yeah.
Doing anything else? I was away for a weekend, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, otherwise, just been working, I think.
Where were you?
I was in Ontario.
Visiting family?
Yes.
Yes.
Family affair.
Ben's.
It was on a sadder note. It was for a funeral, but
Oh, that's too bad.
yeah.
You got to rip some mean golf carts around, though.
Yeah, it was fun.
You went golfing?
No.
Oh.
They just drove golf carts.
Person who we were staying with has a golf cart,
Oh, cool.
ripping it around.
At the trailer park where my parents have a place, they pretty much everybody there has a golf cart except my parents. They're like, "No, you
What?
can ride bikes. We're not buying a golf cart. You can walk."
But of course,
Yeah.
kept you in such great shape.
Oh yeah. Some people pimp their golf carts out too. They'll put real
Spinners?
no, not spinners, but
Oh,
off-roading tires on them and stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
Some of them can seat 8 people and stuff like that. They'll
I had a-
Mega cart.
yeah,
if I had a
mega
golf
cart.
cart, I'd have tassels and spinners on it for sure.
Nice.
Oh, for sure. Okay, now we can talk about the cabin.
Okay.
So this past weekend, actually just today as of recording this, we just drove back, but it was Canada Day weekend. We spent it at our annual cabin trip. It was fun.
That was
Words are hard, Ben.
difficult to watch.
Words are hard.
or
You got
listen
there.
to.
I got there.
Event-
Just have some
Eventually.
beer, Ben.
At our annual cabin trip,
We went to the cabin.
yes,
Yeah, we did.
went to the cabin.
It was great.
Any favorite moments you guys want to share?
I don't know.
Good one. Perfect. Top-notch podcast.
Top bits of it, probably sleeping in a 3-person backpacking tent with Rudi and Julian and myself.
It was cozy.
fantastic.
You
Very
guys
cozy.
fuck.
Only a little bit.
Only
The first night we were way too drunk.
Just
Yeah.
the tip.
I was gonna say it'd only be 2 at a time as well. We took it in turns.
Yeah.
you guys could have got a real train going.
Yeah, but the guy in the front's left out, It's the only problem.
Yeah, we had a homemade makeshift slip and slide.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
one of
that
my
was
favorite
good.
parts. That
Big-
was a lot of fun.
Big 8-foot wide strip of heavy duty poly down the hill, slip and slide with some soap.
Whole
and
bunch
water.
of dish soap.
Oh yeah. It was
The
great.
And
freaking
flip
A
cup.
bunch of water.
Arctic water.
Oh yeah.
It was
well
chilly.
water.
We basically took how big was that drum that was on the back of the Ranger?
It was like a
Oh.
200-gallon drum.
Yeah, like 200 gallons.
Yeah. We filled it up to only like 100-gallon.
Yeah,
Like,
not
it
even.
Got
Almost.
quite steep in parts. We didn't want to roll it.
Yeah, on the back of a little Ranger, and drove it out into the back of the property and slid down and drank because
Yeah.
we played flip cup at the bottom of it, so
Yeah.
that was
So
pretty
you-
sweet.
You have teams that would go against each other, and you'd race all the way down. And then as soon as you flipped your cup, the next person would run down.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
man, I remember
Dream team kicked ass.
the Dream
Yeah.
Team. Who was the Dream Team?
Anybody who wasn't on Rose's team was.
Yeah.
I was
Pretty
always on
That's
Rose's
accurate.
team.
Yep.
Yeah, you were. Me and Rudi, Richard, and Nathan were the OG dream team.
Yeah, the OGs.
I had the
And then they
girls and
traded me.
Matt, so the girls.
Yeah. Yeah, team girls.
Pretty ladies.
Team Pretty Ladies.
That's right.
Part 2.
And Daddy.
Papa
Team
Team
Rose.
Tom.
Team Tom.
Team Tom.
Yeah.
We played some beer darts, and our team name was Team Tom because that's Matt's dad's name that was on the other team.
Yeah. Tom was on the other team, and he was on the team with just the girls, so they were Team Pretty Ladies. Because all of them were pretty in their own way, including Tom, especially Tom.
Especially Tom.
Did we win that?
Yeah, we won.
We won.
Yeah.
We did.
No thanks to Alex or I, but
No,
we-
That was bad.
Well, it was
we won.
It was 5 against 4. We being on the 5-person team.
Yeah.
So it was 10 cans against 8, and I sunk 6 of the 8. And
Yeah.
Julian, you sunk 1, and then
Yeah.
Matt sunk 1, and then you 2.
Matt, who was sitting on
I might
the
only got one too.
farthest end from the last person, sunk the last can.
Yeah, he had the longest
Like-
shot.
Like he had the longest shot and made it perfectly.
Well, I wouldn't say perfectly.
Well, he hit the can, okay?
Yeah, after multiple tries.
But he hit it perfectly. He didn't bounce off like somebody else's shot.
Sure.
They still got us down to 2 cans.
Yeah,
so
that was
we
embarrassing.
we technically
Yeah.
sunk the same amount of cans as them. We had 10.
Yeah, well, when 2 of the teammates didn't sink anything,
Yeah.
kind of adds
Dropping the
up.
ball doesn't even suffice what Rudi and I did.
No, I was mad, and we'd never played another game. I wanted to at least like hit a can with a dart.
Yeah, we only played one round of beer darts. It wasn't
Yeah.
very.
Beer darts, I don't know if we need to explain it, what it is.
We'll do it anyway for our younger audience so they can try it at home. Oh.
You essentially get a set of darts. Usually there's 3 of them, and you have 2 or 3 teams, and alcohol is preferred but not necessary. Then you literally try and throw darts at the other person's cans that are set right next to them.
Yeah,
Usually
like close to your feet.
yeah, usually next to grass. You just gotta be careful not to hit their feet or anything. It occasionally does happen, like with David and Nicole, but that's a different story.
I forgot about last year. We were having too many problems with like half the beer just exploding, and like you only get like a third of a beer left
Yeah.
by the time the dart hits it and blows up everywhere. So we were using cans of tonic. Do you remember?
Oh, and swapping them
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
and shotgunning the beer instead.
Yeah,
of
and
the-
shotgunning
yeah.
the actual beer, so
I
that
remember that.
Because Matt likes
it was
warm
like no
beer,
cheating. Yeah,
and it was a hot day.
no waste.
I know.
Yeah,
It was great. We were also breaking a bunch of darts last year.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
We didn't break any this year. But last year we had the beer dartboard. I don't even want to call it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like-
yeah,
like,
that was
it was
fun.
like a 2x4 with
borrowed.
like a bunch of playing cards written on it, essentially in like Sharpie marker, and you had to throw the dart at the board to try and rack up to 21. And then whoever was furthest away, which team was, had to take that many drinks, like the difference
Yeah.
of the drinks.
I really liked that one.
Yeah,
I brought
they
it back.
they didn't have it because it was somebody else's they boarded off of.
It wouldn't be hard to make one.
Not at all, but they're lazy.
Yeah, you could make one.
Wouldn't be hard to make one that looked better than that. Yeah. During beer darts, I go to pick up a dart, and as my hand comes up, Julian, who's sitting to my left, passes a dart to Matt on my right, across me, and hits me in the back of the hand with the dart.
Your hand was in the way. It wasn't my fault.
Okay.
I threw it, then you put your hand there.
Okay, I see.
Oh, yeah.
You weren't aiming at me.
No.
You wanted it,
It
didn't
was,
you?
I mean, for Rose.
Okay.
I tossed it very lightly.
It's true. It didn't puncture me at all.
You were not penetrated.
No penetration occurred.
That's no fun.
Oh man,
It's always fun with penetration. For the slip and slide, there was one run that Matt did where he went down and the poly got a little bit dry and his skin stuck. And because he had scoliosis surgery and had pins in his back,
And
it didn't,
metal rods.
yeah, it didn't allow him to bend his spine at all. So he just sort of sprung up into the air and flipped all the way down.
His feet like went where his head should be, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
I almost ate shit on that as well. Like down at the end, I flew down the poly and had to slam the brakes before I hit the table at the bottom.
You also
yeah, that
lost
was a
your
good one.
promise ring.
Oh.
What's that?
You also lost your promise ring.
I did lose my promise ring.
Beef
Which
sauce.
sucks.
Beef. Sarah's got beef with me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if I lost it then because I don't feel it anymore. Well, I won't feel it anymore.
Yeah.
But
You were not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it, and we're not. And yeah, like I have no idea when it wasn't there. I just looked at the end of the day of the slip and slide, and I'm like, okay, it's gone. And there's no hope of finding it in that grassy
No.
line.
Which I was very surprised. One of the other girls over there, Sydney, her anklet broke off and she lost a key ring or something like that. And we did find those completely by accident. Like,
Yeah.
we were not looking for them. They're just on the slide.
Yeah, it's
So the fact that we couldn't find your ring.
I found her key ring thing or whatever it was while I was looking for my ring.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, really?
If only.
Unless you take a metal detector through there, I don't think it's really feasible.
Because it's like a brown ring, right?
Yeah, well, it is like silver on the inside diameter,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's wood on the outside. I don't know. Would a metal detector work on tungsten carbide?
Oh. Doesn't work on aluminum, does it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let us know.
I don't know what they detect.
Email us at HastleCast@gmail.com. Let us know.
Yeah,
Send us a metal detector so I can drive back out there and find my promise ring.
find it before they cut the grass again. Otherwise, it might get a little chewed up. Or
Oh no,
spit out.
it's pretty hard.
Yeah?
The metal is probably harder than the steel of their blades.
I'll chew that lawnmower up.
Yeah, it might probably put a big chip in it.
Way to be.
What else did we do? We drank
Went to
a
the
lot.
beach,
We
yeah.
went to the beach and we got fucking
Ah,
we got a ticket for public drinking.
shit happens.
Yeah, it was a public area,
A little bit bullshit, but
public beach by the campgrounds they had there, and they're like, the sign said only alcohol on your campground site, on your campground site. You can't even take it to your neighbors or whatever, and none on the beach. And we're sitting there, and having a good old time, and we're just about to leave too. It's like, yeah, maybe we should go for lunch now. And I think it was Derek said like, no, let's toss the frisbee a little bit more. It's like, okay, we'll do that. And then
5
damn
minutes
it,
later.
Derek.
5 minutes later,
Derek, if you're listening, we know this is your fault.
fucking two
Motherfucker.
cops show up and give us. Well, they're like,
Not
hey,
even cops.
what's that?
Not even cops.
Well,
They're conservation officers.
enforcers of the law. They came
Yes.
up and
Lower than peace officers.
oh really?
Little bitches.
Like peace officers don't carry arms or anything.
Oh, I see.
And I'm pretty sure conservation officers don't either.
They didn't. They didn't
No.
have guns.
Yeah.
But we just had some open beers on the table. We weren't even being
No,
disorderly.
they weren't even open. They're all empty, weren't they?
They were all empty, but they were
Yeah.
also all open. And
Yeah.
like the two officers came up and they're like, so you can't have alcohol in this area, so we need to see some IDs around here. Nobody but Aaron had their IDs on them.
I had mine, but they didn't want mine.
Really?
Yeah, no, I was pulling mine out. Aaron gave them to the officer first.
Yeah.
And she took it and she's like, okay, since you gave me your ID, I'm going to give you a ticket.
Man, you could have stepped in there and be like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
can you put it on mine instead? She doesn't have a
Put it
lot
on
of
my
money.
tab.
That's
Doesn't
why.
matter.
That's why she was like so like flustered by that.
It doesn't go on your record.
Well, no, but like, since she was the only one that had her ID, and like she just like voluntarily gave it out, and then all of a sudden, it's
Yeah.
like, all right, you were the first one to give it up, so you're getting the ticket. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny. Like she was trying to just be responsible and
Yeah, just that's I don't think that's what she foresaw.
And Sarah and I
I
asked her
didn't
in the car on the way back. It's like, was that your first ticket? And she's like, yeah. And we're like, that's why. Because like they take your ID and you're like, shit, am I gonna get that back? Kind of thing, or and stuff like that. And she was like,
Yeah,
I think she was concerned about the money or something like that. But nevertheless, we all got her covered, so it's all good. It's only like $115 anyway.
wasn't a big fine.
And there was like 10 of us there or something, maybe a
Yeah.
little less. So
Yeah, like 8 people were drinking.
yeah.
So, Split 8 ways. Not
Yeah.
too bad at all.
They made us dump out the ones that we had on the table, and then they asked like, "Hey, do you guys have any in the cooler that you have there?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, we got lots in that cooler." She's like, "Well, pretty sure nobody wants to dump those out." So.
Yeah, we got lots. You want one?
Yeah. And they're just like, just take it back to your vehicle immediately, and then you don't have to dump it out. But
Did you take it back to the vehicle immediately, Alex?
More or less.
More or less.
So I'm looking up if tungsten carbide is metal detectorable.
oh,
Yeah, you've been quiet over there.
Yeah.
you can write into our Gmail.
I can, sure.
But yeah,
Unless you want to know now.
Someone has to.
Which I haven't checked that in a long time because my phone and now my computer can't log on to it.
What?
Because it sends like the security question stuff to Ben's phone. So that's linked to it. And
Oh,
it's forgotten my phone was hooked up to it before.
right.
Stupid. Yeah.
I wonder if like 'cause
Lovely.
I need a new phone as well. I wonder if we can get like a couple's discount on phones.
Yeah, wouldn't be the worst idea.
You gonna go in as a gay couple and ask for a couple's discount?
That might work.
Yeah. Sure. Try.
And then
I
we can
could do
just
with a
like
new phone.
we can bitch them out if they deny us. Call them like homophobes.
Homophobes, sue them. Would be great.
Man,
I go gay for you.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know if I would.
I don't...
I
Good
don't-
choice, Ben. Good
I don't know
choice.
if I would go gay for me.
He's extremely hetero.
Yeah. Extremely. Tungsten carbide is quite magnetically weak, so probably won't get picked up by metal detector.
Is it stronger than steel or harder than steel?
Probably. I don't know.
Also, while we were on the beach, we brought water balloons,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
they left welts.
Yeah.
I left welts.
These water balloons. These water balloons.
Yeah,
Instead
it
of your
was-
normal like fill up one balloon at a time and try and tie it off, we got the things and there's like 30 on one nozzle essentially that you like just hook up to a hose, turn on the hose, and it fills them all up at once. Then you like shake the hose and they're already like sealed. So it's like a rubber band around each.
Yeah.
Then you just huck the things at each other.
100
That's
water
awesome.
balloons in 60 seconds.
Yeah, you can actually fill up 100 water balloons in like a minute or two.
Yeah, I don't know if
It's
60
dope.
seconds, but yeah, probably
Yeah.
pretty damn quick.
I'm just reading the packaging.
Oh, absolutely. No, I know that, but
False
There's-
advertising.
a packet that we had came with like 3 nipples on it, and each nipple I assume had 33 on it or 34.
3 nips, eh?
I don't know what you want
That's
to
an
call
odd
them.
number.
Adapters for the hose. I guess
Yeah.
with
They're
the balloons
nipples.
on.
Yes, they're nipples.
They're nipples.
Well,
they look like big long nipples.
Well, no, they're called nipples because that's the correct term.
That's where the
Thank you.
liquid comes out,
Yeah.
Ha!
right?
Sure.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You guys
Yeah.
know anybody that has 3 nipples?
Jaden in middle school did.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of weird.
I never went to your middle school.
That's because you suck.
Nah.
Who went to your middle school
Your
that we
mom.
know?
Oh,
My mom.
damn.
I thought she went to college.
She is now.
Oh man, those water balloons though, like you guys decided to gang up on me for some
Yeah,
reason.
because you missed out on the first few
first-
water balloon
first
fights,
bunch.
so we had to get you in there.
Yeah, and it was just like 7 hits all in a row, like
Yeah.
ah.
And they didn't all explode. Sometimes you'd throw them at someone and it would just bounce off, and that would hurt even more.
They would leave like actual bruises
Yeah.
on. Yeah, it was not fun.
Well, they had
It was
the
great.
because they were tied with the little rubber band. You could squeeze them and water would come out, like it would force through the rubber band, not like a regular
Yeah.
tied balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
But
great. I will hopefully get more for something else we do. We want more water balloons for something.
yeah, no, they actually worked fairly well.
Forget what else I was gonna say right before Julian mentioned the beach. There was like one other definitely notable thing about the cabin trip that I was gonna mention. What else did we do?
Oh, we did Mad Libs, I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
Yeah, Rudi wasn't too impressed with Mad Libs. We couldn't make him laugh.
No, it was Alex.
Okay.
I laughed a couple times.
Yeah.
Alex literally did not. I don't
I was stone faced the entire time. No, I don't
Yeah.
know. It was funny. It was.
I don't
it was
think
very
he-
funny.
The
he
game
spe-
was more
he spe-
important.
I don't think
Yeah.
he spewed his load once.
No, I didn't. I didn't blow my load at all.
So the
Mm.
Mad Libs game we played was basically Sarah had an app and it had the Mad Libs game on it, and the drinking game that went along with it was you fill your mouth with water, and if you spew up the water by laughing, or for any reason I guess, then you take a drink. That's basically it. And some of the stuff we came up with was pretty funny.
My teacher was smelly.
No,
Sweaty.
sweaty.
Sweaty. Fuck.
You said smelly last time too.
No.
My teacher was sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other one was just like, he came into my room and screamed, "Bees!" And
That was
and
one with you in it, right? Or was it Julian?
it's always Julian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he ejaculated so hard that my little brother Julian spilled his hot dogs on Steven.
On my Steven Strom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That was a
brutal.
good one. I think I laughed at that one. Alex didn't.
Well, again, I don't know. I just don't laugh out, I guess. Like, I was chuckling at a couple of them, but no,
Yeah.
nothing spewing worthy.
I was choking on a couple of them. Water going up my nose and shit.
My cheeks were hurting after a while, like
Yeah.
holding that much water.
Yeah,
in.
it's super
And
uncomfortable.
then the worst part would be you'd hold a big water in, then like Julian would lose his mind.
A big
and then
water.
A big gulp of water.
Uh-huh.
Julian would lose his mind. Then it would take like 3 rounds of him putting water back in his mouth to control himself enough to stop spewing it.
What? It was funny.
But it'd be like, okay, you calm down. You put more in, spew it out. Calm down. Put more in, spew it out.
The
And
word you're
meanwhile,
looking
our
for
cheeks are
Is
just-
composure.
composure. Thank you. Yeah. And then
Which he
meanwhile,
was
our cheeks
struggling
are just
with.
on fire, being stretched out.
Oh, Muffin. It didn't hurt that bad.
Got
Oh,
his cheeks
okay, it was
stretched.
I'll stretch some cheeks.
Oh, well, we went for
Oh,
ice cream.
the eggs.
The eggs.
The
Oh,
eggs.
the eggs.
Oh, the eggs.
Tell us the egg story.
What was this, Friday?
Yeah.
Friday went to the gym with my younger brother. And specifically, because, we were hanging out beforehand. This just doesn't come out of nowhere. We don't really like each other much, but, we can get along. I had to clean the house because we were both away for the weekend. So he was outside doing stuff. I figured, why not? I cook us some breakfast, do the nice brotherly thing, be a decent human being. Cooked us some, like, eggs on toast, nothing special. Whatever, ate it. I cooked, he cleans up after cleaning the yard and whatnot. I packed up for our cabin trip. Apparently, while he was cleaning up, one of the partially cooked eggs, how it either moved or how he touched it or how he just looked at it wrong, made him throw up in the sink all of his breakfast. Literally everything he had just eaten all came out of him.
What a
So,
numpty.
yeah.
I've heard this like 4 or 5 times, and I still think it's fucking hilarious.
It was just how the egg looked wrong to him.
What a numpty.
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
calling vomiting or gagging touching eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Touching
we all
eggs.
touched eggs over the weekend.
And now you're struggling over there.
Yeah.
Whose eggs were you touching?
Yours.
Don't touch my eggs, man.
Derek
so
touched eggs in
soft.
the fire.
Did we all touch eggs over the weekend?
I puked.
I didn't
you
touch
puked.
eggs.
You puked.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
You were puking outside the tent.
You're puking outside
first
the
night.
tent. He remembers, and I vaguely remember because
I
was
thought
out.
I was dry heaving. I didn't think I was actually.
No, you
throwing up.
puked. You both puked.
Oh, all right. That's news to me. Like, I didn't taste it the next morning either. Like, usually.
Yeah,
if
me
that
neither.
happens-
Gross.
Oh, okay.
There was no chunks, obviously,
I never
and I
vomited.
didn't. I didn't see any chunks on the lawn, so it was just
I wasn't.
beer.
I didn't think I was blackout or anything either. Like, I don't.
You were blackout enough because you
Yeah.
don't remember.
No.
And you do that. You struggle with like memory stuff. I feel like when you drink more than
excessively. Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, more than I do or
But, like-
other people.
I can remember Ben and I went out for a good long walk that night as well, and I don't remember much of that, but I remember being totally fine with him.
Yeah,
And then the fact that I hurled at the tent.
yeah.
Well,
Same
you
with me.
came in the tent undressed, and then Rudi stuck his head out of the tent and started driving and puking.
I was looking. I all of a sudden felt really sick, and I was looking for the zipper, and you opened it.
I opened it for you.
Oh, you opened it.
And then as soon as you started,
Oh, yeah,
he
and then
started, and I was about to start.
Oh, okay, that's where I was wrong.
Oh.
I thought Alex opened it. It was Julian that opened it, and then all of a sudden you're up. You come out of nowhere. You're beside me, puking.
And one guy touches eggs, and the rest of you just lose
Yeah.
your shit.
Like I was close to
Yeah.
puking too.
Yeah,
honestly
because
don't
of
remember
that.
As well, like, I didn't see any vomit or anything like that outside the
No,
tent.
me neither. So it
probably
was
just beer.
It was just liquid.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't vomit.
You didn't?
No, I was all right.
You didn't really drink hard any of the nights though, did you?
Friday I drank.
You go
quite
pretty
a
hard,
bit.
yeah?
I couldn't stand straight. Like I
Oh,
was
okay.
standing talking to Alex and swaying and kind of stepping around a little bit. So I was
When did-
pretty tipsy there, but
When did you puke?
The morning after the first night.
Oh yeah, right. We watched you walk over to the bushes
Oh, that
there.
was bad. That was
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, you were not.
I never
feeling so
puke
good.
while I'm drinking. Only the morning
Like when
after.
you're hungover.
I'm
Yeah.
usually the other way around.
You were hungover for a whole day.
It was so bad.
It was like
I had a headache all day.
a close tie between your hangover that day and Derek's hangover the next day.
Yeah. Derek was in rough shape, and even then, I didn't think he drank that much.
I think the
Yeah,
one
he
that
had
did
he had
me
drank a
in, though,
lot.
Was when I took this. I chugged like half a beer, and I'm pretty sure I swapped the beers because I was using that one as an ashtray.
Oh, yeah.
I chugged that one, and it was so gross. I'm like, I look at Alex, like, that wasn't beer,
Oh
Yeah.
God.
and my stomach
That was
just
cigarettes.
was awful for the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Horrible. And then we're playing Stat Cup, and there's some raunchy beer going around
Oh,
on
man,
that.
whoa, I think it's Heineken. I don't know what it was, but me and Derek could not handle it.
Yeah, something was not tasting nice in that.
I didn't really drink anything in that round because I'm too good at that game.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you.
Yeah, every other
Literally.
Yeah,
drink
that-
was fine, but as soon as
There
I
was a
tried
couple
drinking
of
that Heineken, it was
nasty ones in there.
hard
Mhm.
to keep it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just calling it Heineken. I don't know if it was. but-
it might have been. I don't know.
That's the
Just-
only thing I can think of, like, because there was some Canadian
Well, there,
kicking around.
there was
and
no
there
other
a couple
beer kicking
ciders.
around. Or it was PBR, but I don't think he was
No.
pouring his beers in
I
there.
don't think so. Not at that point.
there
No.
had Stella Artosis there.
Oh God, maybe it was.
Could have been
Stella.
that. That's like pretty
Again,
similar to
I don't know if
Heineken.
I don't know if she
so.
was pouring it in. I could have sworn I
I
saw
know
some
she did
Heineken.
the first round
Yeah,
that I
Hmm.
played.
but maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know.
And some
Wait,
flat Stella.
in the cooler, you got a Heineken and a Stellar. Crack them both open, and do a taste test and see what makes you want to throw up.
Oh yeah.
And see what wants you to touch eggs.
Yeah, they're at home. I can't do it right now.
Did you remember what you wanted to talk about?
No, it's gone.
I don't know if we did anything else. We had a fire.
Yeah, it was probably nothing super significant. Maybe it was just like a funny moment, not so much an activity.
There were a few more moments on the slip and slide, like when it
When
was
we did the free for all.
the free for all slip cup with
Slip cup.
that's
Let's call it that.
that's what they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh,
That's
okay,
what,
sweet.
that's what Dave called it at least, but
Yeah, well, that
Yeah.
kind of makes
it
sense. I
was
like that.
Alex, Rudi, Derek, and Matt all in a free for all playing slip cup, and Rudi, you kind of got fucked.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got run
The,
into.
the first round I got destroyed, and then I tried to go again, and I was just felt too sick at that point because we had just eaten a freaking massive dinner half an hour before that, and I did not have enough time to digest any of it. And yeah, I don't know, the carbonation from the beer just wasn't agreeing with me. And
We
yeah,
also poured a full can of beer into 3 different cups.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It
we
was a lot of beer.
yeah, it was a lot of beer to like literally just run like full pace.
Yeah.
Try not to fall down and chug, and then keep like you're just running and chugging beer, and yeah, that just fucked me.
The perfect
I-
combination.
I made it halfway up on the second round, and I actually just had to stop and walk off the mat and go sit down.
yeah.
Because if I kept going, I would have puked all over that piece of plastic.
That would not have been nice.
Well, it wouldn't have been just beer; it would have been my dinner too.
Yuki Polly.
Puked the poly, bunch of ham and potato chunks.
At least we wouldn't have had to wet the mat again.
Yeah. That would have been game.
That would have been freaking
But
disgusting.
they kept it, so maybe next year that'll happen again. Probably next year that'll
Oh, yeah.
happen again.
It was like $100 for that bit of poly.
I'm not surprised. Construction,
Polly's not cheap.
yeah.
But as well,
Construction
you can,
materials are pretty expensive.
you can get a bunch of uses out of that. You can like keep moving the pegs across the top and then flip it around if you want to put the pegs at the other end. So you
Oh,
can,
yeah, it'll
you
last
can
a long
reuse
time.
the crap out of it.
Oh yeah,
Assuming you don't have, ton of fucking sharp piercings or anything going down it.
Yeah.
yeah. I can't remember what the other thing was.
We went for ice cream.
Yeah, waited in a long ass line for ice cream.
Yeah.
So like half of us could get bubble gum to make fun of Matthew. That's why I got it.
Piss rain.
Pissed rain for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, our
and
little-
that was it.
Super old 3-person tent. Almost took a beating, but we brought it inside the huge garage shop they have.
Just
Kept
in
it
time.
safe.
It didn't quite save our stuff, because we didn't put on a tarp or anything. Put
Yeah,
our
we
tent
didn't
on a
either.
tarp, and I think just all the movement and stuff caused enough water to touch the inside of the tent
Yeah.
or the bottom of the tent and stuff. And it's like we put it in the garage, spread the fly out to dry, and then didn't even sleep in it that night because the rain let up and we had to drag it back out. Thanks for helping me with that, Alex. By the way.
That's all good.
That was me.
No, I helped him move the tent. You helped him set up the fly.
No, I helped him move the tent.
You helped me move it into the garage.
Yes, when it was pissing rain.
Yeah, and now Alex helped me move it out.
The important one.
What? The important one was getting soaked when you two had rain jackets.
And our tent was promptly moved into the garage as well.
Yeah.
That you were sleeping in.
Along with
You're
my
welcome.
help.
My dad said
I
we should
moved
have
that
made
one
you sleep
too.
outside.
I moved both of them.
Thanks for the help, Julian.
You're welcome. Dick.
Should have put Julian in someone else's tent.
Yeah,
Put him in Aaron's tent.
Why? What did I do?
Aaron and Derek had a
to make more
giant
room.
8-person tent, and there were 2 of them in it. Meanwhile, in our
With a
small ass
queen-size
3-person bed.
Inflatable mattress.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much why they wouldn't want to switch tents with us as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said. The mattress wouldn't fit in our tent.
Or they put the mattress on the ground and the tent on top of the mattress.
Yep. Just to give an idea of how small our tent was, like we slept just 3 of us side by side, except the 2 people on the side walls were sleeping in the same direction, and the person in the middle was in the other direction, so that
it's like head to toes.
yeah, so that our shoulders
Oh, just
wouldn't
so you
be
could
like
fit?
against each. Yeah, just so we
pretty
could
much.
fit better.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
fit shoulder to shoulder.
No, not well.
Man, he's got some broad shoulders.
Oh yeah.
You could have brought a bigger tent too.
Don't have
We
one.
Don't have one.
I don't have a bigger tent than that. I don't car camp.
My bigger tent, my younger brother was using.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin was attempting to destroy that.
Yeah, and apparently he did so, which I don't get how.
He broke your tent?
Yeah, he came home and he's complaining that the thing was broken and the pegs were bent, and it's like
Yeah, it looked fine.
it looked fine. I was the last one to use it, and I packed it away fine, so he did something wrong to it.
Man,
So
all
yeah.
my tent pegs are fucked. They're like bent at 90 degrees midway
really?
through.
you have a weird A-frame tent as well, though.
Oh, my tent's awesome. It's super easy to work with. It's not like typical tents you get now have like have like a fabric sleeve that you run the poles through, and I find that those poles always get stuck sometimes and disconnect and stuff while doing that. And they're all like, the tents have like weird polygon shapes, but mine is just like 2 triangles and 1 bar bridges the tops of the triangles, and then you just lift up the tent from the inside and hook some straps and hooks around so that the poles are all exposed, and then a fly just sits on top of that.
Like what do you call them? Like an exterior framed tent, I guess we want to call it that.
Yeah, like the poles aren't in anything; they're just
Yeah.
there, and the tent is.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
Yeah.
But I love it because it goes up in like 5 minutes and comes down in less. So
That's what she said.
nice. But
LA.
yeah.
How much? It's nice.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, that tent is actually pretty large too. Like
And-
it sleeps 2 comfortably, but it could fit 4.
Yeah, you wouldn't even switch tents with us,
No,
bastard.
no, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Even
Two-
though I helped you move it.
Especially,
Nobody asked me.
boyfriend, girlfriend. You could have been plenty comfortable in our 3-person tent.
Well, I would have been comfortable for sure, but nobody asked me.
We did ask
Well,
you.
shit.
Nobody asked me.
Oh,
Maybe somebody asked Sarah, but
I'm pretty sure we asked the pair of you.
She
when we were
laughed at
together.
us.
I probably looked at her and she told me no telepathically.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Driving the Ranger, your sweet ass drifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Drifting
fun.
in the mud.
When we were packing up today, some of us were still kicking around, and Matt's got a side-by-side out there, so we went ripping around the trails on the property and hit a bunch of mud, and Rudi had the Ranger going down one side of it, and in the dry side, and the back tires of it kind of slipped into the mud, and like the next puddle, all of the things slipped into the mud, basically. So Rudi was trying to go straight, he had the wheels turned like 90 degrees, and the back was still sliding out. Foot was on the floor, matting it, trying to get out of the thing, just like sliding through the mud, drifting it.
Yeah, it wasn't in 4-wheel drive at that point.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
We didn't talk about how fucking quick we got out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what I was going to mention.
Maybe.
I feel like it was that, yeah, about the drive.
So we were all
I was thinking about that earlier.
driving out there together.
Big ass convoy.
Yeah. Sarah
Yeah, 4 of us.
Sarah was in the
Yeah.
lead, followed by it was mixed and matched most of the way there,
But Sarah was on her own, Rudi and I were together, Julian was on his bike, and Ben and Sarah were together.
yeah.
Then Matt came up later, and so did Aaron and Derek.
But the 4 of us that were convoy, it like for the back roads after we got off the main highway, it was Sarah, then Julian, then Rudi, and then myself in our vehicles, and so Sarah was leading because she knew the route. I mean, you guys knew the route too, but she was leading, and Sarah and I got left in the dust.
Oh yeah.
And she claims she was hardly going over the speed limit.
Yeah, which is like what, 100, 110 there?
100.
100?
Yeah, 100 on the back roads.
Yeah. And she was going what she said was 120, but was actually 140.
Yeah.
Probably more in some cases.
Oh, yeah, definitely, which she 100% denied.
Yeah, because you guys were keeping up fine, but then like Sarah and I way in the back were burning 150 and not even catching up. And the reason why we were
I know, dude.
we were behind is because every time we came to a stop sign, we had to wait for somebody to go so that we could make the turn safely.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to get around them somehow. And then like trying to catch up, we're coming so fast, it's dangerous. And still not catching up.
Yeah, you weren't having it.
And then I'm thinking like she could at least like slow down to 120, like Jesus, because we can't catch up. Like you can just until we catch up, and then we can go whatever speed. But
yeah, I was kind of cruising on a super long straight stretch, just maybe 120 for a little while, and all of a sudden I kind of look further down the road and they're like way ahead because it was a super long straight stretch, and I don't know, we're just talking.
Yeah, we were talking, kind of zoned out for a little bit.
Not being super focused, obviously not the best thing, but yeah, that was the case.
happens.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the shit? So I drop it a gear and floor it, get up to over 200 kilometers an hour just to catch up. And then all of a sudden I'm catching up super fast because I thought she had like matted it to see how fast her car could go on the straightaway, right?
Because it's a new car.
But yeah, I mean, she was going pretty fast at that point. She was probably going like 150, which of course, no, she wasn't. But
No, she's going 125.
yeah, maybe 125, 150. And and then I look back and like I can hardly even see Ben and Sarah back.
Yeah, you guys were like cresting like 2 hills back kind of deal when we caught up to them. It's like, oh shit.
I knew I could find my way. I was just really concerned that there'd be a cop somewhere. You guys would all see it and be able to react, but we'd be burning it trying to catch up. And then
No, we would have got the ticket first before you saw us.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to be too concerned.
You
We were
probably
all
in
speeding.
the safest spot,
Yeah.
essentially. Like Sarah would have gone done first, and then we probably could have slowed down.
But even if you could have seen him up the hill and then slowed down and then been
Otherwise,
fine, but we would have been burning it and not even noticed.
If we'd have seen one, we would have texted back to you.
Yeah. At the speeds we were going, I don't know if it would have been quick enough.
Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't see like any cops anywhere except that one peace officer, but
Yeah, there was a peace officer just outside of town blocking up the entire road to pull over a truck and a trailer.
otherwise I didn't see anything.
When I was asking Sarah why she was going so fast after we had arrived, she's like, oh, there's never any cops unless it's in this area. I'm like, so what the fuck? Why are you going so fast? Just because there's no cops?
Yeah,
That's exactly
Sarah's a
why.
maniac.
Feel the need.
Yeah.
Need for speed.
For speed.
Yeah.
In our Jeep Compass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best part is, as well, so there are 2 Jeeps, a Subaru STI, and a Harley Davidson motorbike.
Yeah.
I'm
The interesting
I'm
convoy.
fairly certain the Harley Davidson got the best fuel mileage out of all 3 vehicles.
I get like
Oh, yeah.
40, 45 maybe. No, over 50. I don't even know anymore.
Miles per gallon?
Got to be over 50 kilometers per gallon.
How many miles per gallon do you get?
Probably 30. It says 36 in the manual.
36 miles per gallon, not bad.
Yeah.
It really depends how you're riding it, because when we were riding it earlier today, you killed off a good bit of gas.
Oh, yeah. I had to fuel up in Airdrie when we pulled in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The light came on again?
The light came on, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's
Yeah, I burned
insane.
a
Yeah, and well, we were burning it down Highway 2 pretty fast.
Yeah,
like,
going-
he was with me the whole
Oh, yeah.
time.
Yeah, we lost you
Yeah.
because of traffic
He was
a little
consuming
bit.
a
but
little
you
bit
were-
Yeah, and
of
then
fuel.
I beelined it,
Oh, yeah.
got up to 180 in the right-hand lane.
Yeah.
In the right
yeah,
lane, not in the
I remember
passing lane, mind you.
when you got fucked at one point, yeah, and then like you were behind that other truck for a while,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I see you coming, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I know. It just popped out of nowhere, and we are like, hey, he's behind us, he's
Yeah.
behind us. Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
sweet.
when I made that one gap past, yeah, because there was like,
I was
they
going
were
to go for it.
yeah,
but
no, I kind of figured you
Yeah.
wouldn't, because
it
like
was a little too tight.
I could have made it.
it was
but I
big
didn't wanna
for
be a
me,
dick.
but you weren't quite close enough
No,
to me. Yeah.
yeah.
If you were like right behind me, you could have easily
I
made
kind of
it.
slowed down because I didn't think you were going to go for it, so I
Yeah.
slowed down, and then
Well,
I sped up again, and I didn't want to
yeah,
cut the guy off. So.
I was kind of just debating it until I got close enough, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got tons of space, so I hopped in front of him.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
One
And
last
then
highway.
got stuck behind a bunch more traffic.
One last highway story. On our way out there, the exit that we would take is Black Vaults, and so
That's correct.
Julian took the exit, and Sarah took the exit, and then me and Sarah took the exit, and you guys went by it because half the sign was gone.
We were in the lead. In
And
the
Alex
left
wasn't
lane.
paying attention to the sign 2 kilometers prior.
Shitty navigator.
Yeah, because
I mean, I didn't see it either, but
there's a sign that says Black Falls exit 2 kilometers.
I was trying to pass people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the actual Black Falls sign just says Alds because the first
Yeah.
half of the sign is
It
gone.
literally just said Alds.
Yeah.
Here. And then
Well-
did you miss it on the way back as well, or?
No, we got on the way
Okay,
back.
because
Yeah.
I remember in prior years we missed that exit and then missed it again.
Yes, twice.
Yeah.
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 Because there was no proper signage going the other direction. It didn't say
Oh.
Black Falls. It does now.
Okay.
There's a different sign. Yeah.
Safe word for the uninitiated is the part of the show where we take terms and sentences off of Urban Dictionary, give our best shot at defining them, try to make a joke.
I
Alex,
got some words
Alex has brought some words tonight.
again.
Go ahead, Alex.
Ben's lazy as fuck for getting these words. So
I always forget to prepare.
Well, he's got to edit them, so
you'll like this one. Urban Dictionary's definition of napalm.
napalm. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Bingo.
Is that it?
That's literally it.
Yeah, I knew it.
It's literally smells good in the morning.
Oh,
That's a definition.
Apocalypse Now.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie.
It's a good movie. You should watch it.
Okay.
Smells
Yeah,
like
I don't think
victory.
I have.
Yeah,
I finally
sure.
watched Battle Royale with Steven.
And
Good.
right?
Pretty good.
Is it better than Breakfast Club?
It's more entertaining.
Damn right it is.
No.
I guess it's objective.
It's terrible.
Like they're different, totally different genres of movies. So, but I mean, if the Breakfast Club was a battle royale situation where they're all put there trying to kill each other, then
But I would watch the
knows?
crap out of that.
yeah. But it's better than Hunger Games.
Doof muffin.
That's the word.
Okay, I got the definition right here, right? So it's when you're doing a podcast
Yeah.
and the guy who's doing the safe words fucks up.
Okay.
So right now we got a doof muffin in the podcast.
All right.
That's
I like
gotta
it.
be it.
I like it.
I'm kidding. You're doing a good job.
I think it's
Thanks.
when you have a really puffy vagina. It's a doof muffin.
What the?
How do you get a puffy vagina, Ben?
You can. There's toys.
You can't. There's toys.
There's
That's a
toys.
simple answer.
You can like do suction and stuff. And
Do you frequent those stores often?
No.
He's looking at me right now
Not
with
often.
that look that he's
See,
lying.
whenever he says he goes to Bed Bath and Beyond, he really goes to
Oh, that's what it is.
I don't even know what you call them, adult stores.
Whatever, yes.
Please, I buy all my adult toys online. They package them discreetly.
Yeah,
Oh.
did you most recently get those dick noodles or whatever those were?
I did not.
Those are so expensive. I wouldn't buy those.
Yeah.
$90
It's
a
like-
box.
I didn't talk about that.
That's ridiculous.
I said I had like 3 podcasts worth of stories from my trip, and I never talked about that. We'll get to Doof Muffin in just one hot second.
Do it.
While I was in Italy, I could buy a package of noodles that were shaped like peni. So, that's basically it. Actually, there was 2 other boxes of noodles that were like landmarks. So there was this like, oh, this one famous church in Venice, or this one Tower of Pisa, and then a cock.
See, I don't know how much they were in Italy where you were,
I can't remember.
but me and Steven were at Fiddler's, and we're just Steve. I think Steven looks them up on Amazon or
It's
something.
on Amazon, yeah.
And yeah, there was a box of, what were they called?
Macaweenies.
Macaweenies, and they were like $90 a box.
Yeah. What was the other one? There was another one
There's a few.
that had funny, clever names.
Yeah.
My train of thought was, well, when my head hits the pillow, it makes a doof sound. So that's, pillows are puffy. And then a muffin is another word for vagina.
Is it?
Yeah. You ever hear the song My Humps? Why am I
No.
asking you?
No, Alex is not familiar with many songs by the Black Eyed Peas, as we established.
That's by the Black Eyed Peas.
Is it?
My Humps, dude.
Yeah. See,
Yes,
thought
it
that
is.
was
Julie's
like
in the same boat as me.
Nicki Minaj or something.
Dude, this is before Nicki Minaj. This is like early
Way more
2000s.
OG.
Oh, there's a time before Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
It's true.
Damn millennials.
I don't know anything that she does, so it's fine.
Probably a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Is your leg that itchy?
Dude, I've got like 38 bites on this leg, and it's killing me.
Going at it.
Oh, I gotta stop before I rip my skin off.
A doof muffin is the opposite of a stud muffin.
So it's a chick muffin.
Well, a woman could be a stud muffin.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call
They
a
could
chick
be
a stud.
they could be a joist muffin.
Joist muffin.
So it's just a...
It's a goon or a major doofus or someone who is terrible at terrible talking to, or
Terrible talking.
terrible. Someone who is terrible talking to or being with a girl is a doof
Oh.
muffin. Words are hard.
So
I think.
Alex.
Yeah. Pretty
I was
much.
kind of right.
Yeah, more or less.
Any more, or is that it?
One more.
Okay.
What is a falcon slap?
A thunkin?
Falcon,
Falcon.
like the bird.
Oh, it's a falcon punch, but a falcon slap from...
F-Zero?
Sure. Yeah.
Captain Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude.
Captain Punch? Captain Kick? No.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Falcon slap.
Falcon Punch, Falcon Kick. I said Captain.
Yeah, you did.
Captain
Did they
Crunch.
get it?
You tell me. Keep going. What you
I
got?
don't know.
You missed the last one, so I'll let you guess this one.
Slap.
Something to do with falconry.
Okay.
Oh.
When you're
This
Who's
is
that?
a bird.
this is a bird, yes.
Just slap it.
Sorry, we'll tell the This Is a Bird story in a second as well.
When you're a falconer and you have a disobedient falcon and he's just not having it that day and he comes up and bitch slaps you.
Oh,
With
he
his-
bitch slaps you.
The
with his
falcon
wang.
or
The falcon bitch slaps you?
Yeah.
You get a slap with a wing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ben.
Well, I'm fairly certain that Julian's on the right track, but a falcon slap, it's a way of masturbating.
Okay.
Uh,
I like where this is going.
instead of spanking the monkey,
You spank the falcon.
it's a falcon slap. It's where you glue feathers to your hand and you jerk off with the feathers.
All right.
It's a new sensation.
That would feel great one way, but horrible the other.
Well, what if the feathers were all going sideways and not up and down? So it's not like the quill points were like pointed down or something. They're all pointed sideways.
New Age Concepts by Ben.
Yeah. Falcon slaps. I might falcon slap tonight. I don't have any feathers.
Don't lie.
We'll get you some.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you got some laying around somewhere.
My brother for years used to wear a fedora that he would put feathers in.
I recall.
It was so dope.
I
Is
don't know
that
if
the word
dope's the
for it?
right word.
He went with blue hair instead.
That's right.
Damn. If only.
It's pretty dope too.
He had some pretty freaking dope locks. Like his hair was really long back in the day.
Was it as long as your rat tail?
It was longer.
No.
No?
Well,
I thought he had like long hair.
my rat tail went down to like my mid back, and his just went to like high shoulders,
Oh.
low shoulders. I don't know.
Mhm.
Anyway, falcon slap.
Falcon slap is when you smack the shit out of someone when they don't expect it and don't see it coming. Technically a bitch move, but it is effective. So Julian is more or less right.
Falcon slap.
But it's like got to be out of the blue. Like you can't just be like in mid fight and just like falcon slap somebody. It's just like you walk to someone at a bar and just drop the motherfucker.
All right.
I think Captain Falcon just like says Captain or says Falcon whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Falcon fuck.
Falcon fuck.
Falcon
Falcon
walk.
fuck. Falcon fuck. Falcon fuck. Oh, that's hard to say.
Falcon come.
Falcon go. Falcon shower.
Falcon shit.
Falcon shave.
The bird.
This is a bird.
This is a bird. I don't know. Rudy, you were there for This Is a Bird as well, weren't you? I don't remember who was there. For This Is the Bird.
Who first saw it? Did David first
saw
see it?
Yeah.
He was looking through the bird book.
Yeah. So Matt's mom, who was at the cabin while we were there, she's got a bird book. She writes in if she's seen a bird or talks about or writes down the date or what the weather was like or something, and
Takes notes.
takes notes, keeps track.
If she liked it or not.
Amateur ornithologist. Whether or not she liked the bird, absolutely.
There's a word for bird nerds?
Yeah. And not just
Whoa.
bird nerd.
There's our title episode right there.
There's a word for bird nerd.
Winner!
That's awesome.
Good job, Rudy. So David was looking through. He got to the Purple Martins, which was a bird they were trying to get for a while, and it's a whole other thing, trying to get these stupid birds to go in the nest. And in the mom's handwriting, it says, "This bird does not look like a fat pigeon!" Exclamation point.
Wonder why.
I don't know. I assume in the notes it said it looks like a fat pigeon, but it actually doesn't or something.
Oh,
I
I
don't know.
see. And instead of just like crossing that out, she wrote, "No,
No, not a fat pigeon.
book. What are you talking about? I'll
Yeah.
tell you."
F you.
So then David kept flipping through the book, and he finds the bald eagle in the book, and all it says is asterisk, like she's seen it. This is a bird. That's it, right next to the bald eagle. No other context for it.
And apparently it was her Uncle Doug,
Yeah,
which I don't know who that is.
I have an Uncle Doug.
That's
probably the same uncle.
I probably haven't seen him in 15 years.
Definitely the same uncle.
Now you know why.
He's left you.
He lives in Ontario. Anyway, we're coming pretty close to the end of the show, so is there any last minute stories you guys wanted to get in there? We got time for something.
Sarah Sunburn.
Oh yeah, that was pretty awful.
Yeah,
Poor Sarah.
she at the beach over tanned one side of her, and that side was her ass.
And legs and back.
Yeah, it was bad.
The entire backside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very pink, very raw. Lobster ass.
It was like there was just a distinct line all the way up legs, butt, on her back, like from white to red.
Yeah.
Bright red.
And the line wasn't
I'd almost never seen somebody burn like that.
the line wasn't straight either because she was laying on a towel, so it was like
Yeah.
bunched up towel line.
Oh, it was, yeah,
Kind of horrible.
kind of horrid.
Oh, that must have sucked. And then she had to go down the slip and slide later that day.
Yeah.
Didn't really.
Forced her to go one time.
And the only when she went down on her ass. She didn't go down on her stomach or anything.
One day maybe we can get a P.O. box so people can send Julian some shorts.
Yeah.
Why would I need
Julian
shorts?
needs some shorts.
Shorts are impractical, and I don't do shorts.
All right, well, let's move on to Gravy Boat, which is the part of the show where we give a song recommendation. Some lesser known, usually, people, but all of our songs end up in a playlist that you can check out on our YouTube channel.
Oh man, did anybody find out what
Oh,
what
my.
country artist Richard was playing?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
That
no.
needs to make it into the Gravy Boat.
Hang on. All right, vamp for a bit. I'm sure I can find it.
We don't need to vamp.
I mean, I don't want to like ruin it if one of you guys had something, but
Uh,
that was pretty hilarious.
I think Alex had an emergency one because nobody thought of
Okay.
one until
I'm
like,
maybe this is better.
oh, this would totally be better. They probably have like a
I was
ton
gonna
of
ask
views,
him,
but
I forgot.
I remember it was W.
You are correct, Julian.
Just look up.
I,
You have it?
oh yeah, I got one of them. I assume this is the first one that came to mind.
you have the name of the song?
I got the name of the song and the artist.
Okay, cool.
Which song did you look up?
Eating pussy and kicking ass.
Yeah.
The artist name is Wheeler Walker Jr.
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's a
Fucking amazing.
it's a comedy country song essentially.
yeah,
Is the best way I can describe it.
it's very like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
But it's like good music.
It's like if John
Yeah.
Lajoie
Good
did
instrumentals.
country.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
It's good country music, which
Yeah.
is rare.
So Wheeler Walker Jr. Eating pussy and kicking ass.
Yep.
Damn right.
That's
Eating
our Gravy
pussy.
Boat.
That's a Gravy Boat. So you can find that in our YouTube playlist. It's called Gravy Boat. Go check out all the other songs there. We usually recommend 1 or 2 songs an episode, so the list is getting pretty big now. So if you're looking for some new music, go check that out. And while you're there, hit that sub button. Sorry, smash that sub button.
Smash it real good.
Because we
Smash
need
it like Matt smashed that slip and slide.
Yeah. We need 100 subs before we can get a custom URL so I can actually say youtube.com/HastleCast. But if you do that right now, you're not going to get anything. So yeah, sub to our YouTube channel, please, and check out our other podcasts there. You can also find us on Twitter at HastleCast, on Instagram at HastleCast, on frickin' Snapchat at HastleCast,
That I haven't been on in a while.
and also on iTunes and Google Play Music. And if you're there, please give us a rating and rate us well, please.
Yeah.
Why don't you run that Snapchat?
Because I don't even run my own Snapchat. I don't have it.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. You could have a Snapchat.
Yeah, that's not your own.
Yeah.
It's like only post podcast stuff on it.
I kind of gotta
And he'd have to commit to it too hard.
yeah.
But I feel like Ben would still commit to it more than Alex would because Alex has to sign out of his actual one to use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I don't have data as well, so I can like record and
Yeah.
post stuff. It just posts like hours later that I finally get Wi-Fi.
What's the word for when you need to like accept humility? Can't remember.
I don't know. Why do you want to know?
Like fate? No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I got to do that for Snapchat because like a long time ago, I was telling people I was like, I'm never gonna get Snapchat ever. I have no need for it. And now I
Kinda
have a
like-
need for it. So
Slang terms like you gotta bite the
bite the
bullet.
bullet on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I told people long ago, fuck that, never, I'm never getting it because I thought it would die, but now it's like one of the most popular social media platforms in the world.
It is. There's stupid
It
ass
is, yep.
ads on it, and man, I updated it recently. I don't like the updates.
Gotten just as dumb.
Apparently, it's
Stupid.
like hard to control if you don't already know what you're doing.
Yep.
So
It's one of those things that you have to have it for a long time to know how to deal with its bullshit
yeah,
kind of deal. If you just jump into it, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
yeah.
David showed me a cool thing on the iPhone that will be irrelevant to all of you here. 'Cause you're all
Irrelevant.
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 Words are
Irrelevant.
hard.
Dumbass.
Irrelevant to all of you here. But if you like got an iPhone and you swipe up and you get your cool little tab thing at the bottom,
I'm so jealous.
and if you hold on to like any of the little widgets down there, you can change what the widgets are. And so like your flashlight, you can like set it as a high flashlight or like a lower light setting, or you can like change your calendar settings or whatnot right in that instead of having to deal with the whole apps thing. It's revolutionary, I swear.
That's pretty cool. It seems pretty intuitive. Like you can hold on
Yeah.
an app and change it anyway. Why
Yeah.
couldn't you do it with a setting?
Pretty much.
Hmm.
So now it's a little quicker hotbar or hotkeys, whatever you want to call it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that does it for the show. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Keep it out of your bum.
Words of wisdom.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.